A very good morning. A very good morning to all the members of the press fraternity. I also welcome Mr. Yuvraj Malik, who is the director of the National Book Trust, and also his team that has come from NBT in fact in New Delhi. We are very happy that together with the National Book Trust, we will be organizing this second edition of the Shillong Book Fair, which started off on a very popular note last year, and seeing the popularity and the footfalls, the NBT has been very proactive in taking steps to organize the second edition of the Shillong Book Fair. Seeing that books are one main attractive point which can, which can nourish the minds of the young students and young people and wean them away from the mobile devices, and also looking into various aspects of career guidance as well as career counseling. So besides the book fair as such, from NBT they have put in a lot of efforts to also organize special sessions for the youths, especially on career counseling related issues. And there's a focus on trying to motivate young people to join the civil service also, as we know that the number of civil service aspirants and the number of young people who are successful in the last few years has been not up to the mark. So NBT is taking special steps to ensure that there will be a special session and special resource persons who will focus on on motivating our young people and guiding them on civil services. These are just the overall context. More details will be shared by Sri Yuvraj Malik, who is the director of NBT, and I welcome Sri Yuvraj Malik, who will give you the overall broad perspectives as well as context of the National Book Trust. Shillong Book Fair second edition.
Thank you so much, sir. First of all, I would like to thank Secretary Shri Frederick Roy, who made special effort to come out of all of his commitments. As I said, last year we made a commitment that we'll come back with next edition of Shillong Book Fair as an annual feature, and I'm happy to see that between Ministry of Education, Government of India, and the Department of Culture and Art, and especially the Ministry and Education, we have come up with this collaborative event known as Shillong Book Fair. Coming back to the theme of Shillong Book Fair, this 2024 edition, the fair will start on 5th of October morning at 10 o'clock. The timing of the book fair will remain same, 11 o'clock till evening 7 p.m. every day. The inauguration ceremony will be held tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the auditorium. The Honorable Governor has consented to be the chief guest to inaugurate the book fair. Following that, there will be some formal sessions in the auditorium. Then we will have a visit of the VIPs in and around the book fair. This is the broad scheme of things. The complete 9 days fair, as you know, the venue is the auditorium in the central library which we have, wherein there are more than 100 stalls of various publishers, booksellers and distributors with a very wide choice, including all major languages, especially the languages which are spoken in the state. So we have kept a very special consideration to the fact that it should represent the reading habits and the reading need of the society. Going beyond that, this book fair will also be an opportunity for all book readers to grab their books with a discounted offer, which almost all booksellers are going to offer on a very good discount policy. There are a lot of sessions for authors, writers, speakers, and a lot of activities, especially for the children. We have made an effort that every day there is one children skill activity, whether it's about writing workshop, whether it's about handicrafts workshop or any other way. There are more than 8-9 activities, one activity on each day, where the children can enjoy, whether through storytelling, whether it's through writing session, cursive writing, caricature making, Vedic mathematics, drawing, poster making, painting. Different workshops are there where we want the children should come and they feel enriched. Other than that, there are a lot of events where we have been requested by many authors, their book release functions can be carried out. So this will be a great platform for authors and writers to come and release their books. Other than that, every evening there are a lot of cultural activities, especially very popular musical and dance groups like Gitanjali Dance Academy or painter of orchestra, color band, Shatab and alike, such kind of various art and cultural groups are going to come and perform every day for the people. Most important part, the book fair is entry is free for all. There's no ticketing or anything as a commitment. All school children, teachers, parents are requested to come and visit. We also requested a lot of schools, colleges, universities to come and participate in big numbers so that this festival of books becomes a grand success. Special effort has been made to mobilize the NCC cadets, the NSS cadets, they will make a presence there. And the idea of complete book fair is to give our younger generation exposure to the world of books. They can come and choose a book, they can work on their literary habits, and most importantly, we want to bring out them closer to the books and slightly away from the gadgets, so that their intellectual and emotional needs are fulfilled by developing a habit of reading. Other than that, there are one more important aspect. We will be providing free career counseling camps there. For example, we have kept a feature of UPSC counseling. Those who want to appear for UPSC and Public Service Commission examinations, they can get free counseling there. How to go about it. Then we have a special aptitude audit program also, where one of our co-participants is going to assess and evaluate the potential of different students, what they can do, what is their potential, how their career guidance will be, given a direction. So all these things are complementary and there will not be any charges for that. So that will help them to have their career path worked out, understanding their aptitude and potential, and that's what we have tried to bring them closer to their not only visit but also learning experience. I will request through your good outreach. Last year you have been very supportive. Because of your contribution and outreach which you provided, we were able to outreach to large number of book readers. Similarly, we expect your cooperation and support and messaging so that people from their house come and visit the book fair. End of the day, this is not book fair of the NBT, Ministry of Education. This is not a book fair of the state government or Department of Culture. We are only the facility. This is a book fair of the people of Shillong, people of Meghalaya, and it is for all. The ownership should go back to the community. As long as we are able to convey this message, this is an event for people, by the people, of the people, then I am sure we will be able to get people there, and this will become a bigger success. And every year, the continuity of the event depends on success. If we are making good effort, we are getting good event, it inspires us, it motivates us to do much better and scale it up. So, better the participation, better is the scaling in days to come. With this small thing, I think I have covered largely the complete canvas of the event which we are going to have for next 9 days. We have made adequate promotion arrangements, we have made adequate publicities, advertisements have been given to all stakeholders. We have written letters to all the different art and cultural places, and especially schools and colleges through our department and government. Concluding my remark, I will just say we are very thankful to the state government, Department of Art, Culture and especially Education. All of them have put in a great show together with synergy and energy to make this Shillong Book Fair an annual calendar event and a very successful one. So largely things are covered. If you have any questions, I will request you to kindly, I will repeat, the inauguration will be done by tomorrow by Honorable Governor at sharp 10 o'clock, because after that Honorable Governor is scheduled for other meeting. So I request your presence around 9:30, 9:45, so that we can give bites and media briefs and everything well in time, and your presence will definitely make it successful. Thank you so much.
So can you tell us any specific theme this year?
So, books for all is what? We want that everyone should have book of their choice. There's no one word I can coin, but this is like har haath ek kitab, we call it in Hindi. So I think a book for all. Everyone should have a book in there, and that is our mandate and mission which we are working.
We are considering many languages, one nation. So are you also having a category of many languages?
Yes, we have opened it for all languages. There are many languages participants, especially a lot of local stakeholders who are participating in that. Keeping a balance of it, we have reduced the number of stalls to work having large number of stalls, so that maximum publishers and writers can participate.
Can you also tell us how was the number of participants last year? And
it was quite good, it was huge, and I am sure this year also going to be, I cannot give very specific pinpoint answer, but it was much more than expected by me. Every day, thousands of people are visiting.
Yeah, we have seen that they are really happy that the people has gone down, because everybody now will just scroll through mobile. So what are the problems that you are facing while holding this type of book fair?
Not only this, we finished a book fair in Chinar, that was in Shillong. That was the first book fair ever since independence in Chinar. We received a footfall of 1.25 lakh people. Being a lot of challenges, elections going on, a lot of security concern and everything coming up. When you convey your message strongly, I'm sure people come out, they enjoy it. But definitely, gadgets are a challenge, but if you can offer them a better product, I'm sure people love to read it. And to develop that habit, idea is not to get people and make them buy books. Idea is to make them understand the value of it. Like storytelling is one thing that not only for parents, teachers, it's for the community. And we do storytelling at home, we develop values, we develop character and build the society. So this entire reading campaign, reading pattern, the book fair is only to promote that culture. Because if you don't do it, someday it will deplete.
Scrolling. So what is the difficulties that you are facing in promoting? You said your intention is to promote book reading. So my question is, what are the problems that you face? Because now people will not go to buy books, that will just go to the internet and browse what they want to read. That's the...
First of all, there is no problem in life. It's always challenges. So we take it like that. We are also having a national digital library, that is Rashtriya Pustakalaya, where we'll have a camp for that also, wherein you can just scan it and you will get 1,000 books in almost all Indian languages free of cost, which are going to be more than 5,000 books by the year end. So with one click, you are getting 1,000 books today, and by year end you will have more than 3,000 to 5,000 books. So that is the thing. Those who feel that their reading pattern has become digital, for them we have bought free books. That's not that we have kept this segment of the society which is more digital out of the reading pattern. Idea is make them read instead of wasting their time on insignificant things. They should spend their significant time on significant product. These reading habits are developed through storytelling. We are also going to have audio books and visual books in those platforms. You can also Google with scan Rashtriya Pustakalaya. You type REP, you look, please mention it in your press release that if you scan it, you will get 3,000 books on your mobile on that app. So that's what we want. If people are not able to read physical, but they should read digital, that is the thing that we have.
So in this, your digital library, how many languages are there?
It is open for all scheduled 22 languages. More than that, we are also going to come as per demand. There is a feedback form there. If we get feedback, we will get those books also. People can give their choices. Even school colleges can make the pattern of the reading. If the students are participating, they can check out which student is reading what literature for how many minutes, how many days in a week and month. So that is the feature that we can provide if schools collaborate with us. So it's for all scheduled languages.
Any prominent writers, authors will be visiting?
There are a lot of authors which have requested to provide a list of all the authors that we have. Because it was planned in a very different manner. So the schedule is being prepared, will be given to you today itself.
Have you made any study on reading habits in Meghalaya compared to other 28 states? Did you make any study?
See, there are no organized government reports, but we have our feedback system, we have our own channels. There's a very interesting thing about this pattern. People have a very good reading pattern here. Generally, they are good readers, especially the fiction, novels, and scientific fictions, nature, that kind of thing. Every region has some pattern of it. Largely, secondly, how many people visit? It's like 100 people visiting the book fair. How many of them are they going back and holding back in it? So if it is more than 40 to 50%, then success is there. So these are the pattern that we observe with our experience. And when we were here last year, we had very good recent distribution and sales of books. So that told us that it's quite satisfactory.
So in this digital library, you said only this scheduled languages were there. Is there any plan to include those languages?
We are publishing in 70 languages. We are going to put almost over a period of time in all languages and in dialects also. Not only language, dialects also. Books which are available, and there is no worry about it. We are not capped it because we are going in phase manner. We have just launched. Out of 22 right now must be around 15 or 16 languages only. 6-7 languages may not have content as on today. But we have kept it open for all of them.
Is there any plan to include Khasi and Garo language in this?
We have books, we have developed them into workshops. We are open to it. There is a feedback form. If students put it there, we will be happy to accommodate those books on that. We cannot start doing with more than 1,000 dialects and languages in India. But if we get good feedback, people log in, 1,000 people log in, they put demand, we will be forced to put content there because we are giving it priority wise.
Now, adding to that, these languages seek recognition under 8th schedule, these two
That is
languages.
beyond my mind.
No. I mean, this way of promotion will help to improve.
No, these are scheduled languages, schedule 8, all 22.
No, Kasi Garo, I'm saying.
That's fine, but we are going phase by.